here for day 3 of the Crochet Garments with Confidence Summit 2024. It's Veronika from Blue Star Crochet and the fabulous Hannah from Hanjan Crochet. Come on in, everyone. We are ready to go for the very last day. I can't believe we're saying this last day of the summit.
You say you're ready. I think I'm ready. I'm not sure. No, I'm ready. I am ready.
We will get into it.
We will.
So come on, everyone. Oh, I'm just going to turn these emails off because they'll keep dinging.
Oh, there's people coming on in. People. Yes. Someone scanned the code already. Yes. If you haven't logged in yet today, log in. Here's the. Yeah, it's just under my finger, I think, isn't it? Of course, log in there. And that's whether you've got a free ticket or a VIP ticket, log in there. But if you haven't got a ticket, shall I put the doobry up?
Yes, shall we do the QR code for some?
If you haven't yet got a ticket, you're very, very welcome to register and join us for this very last day. So scan that one there if you haven't yet got your ticket.
Absolutely. And we've got people popping in. Hello, Angela.
From Angela, 3 days in a row. Hello, Angela. And somewhere, or Facebook doesn't tell us who you are, so say your name when you comment on Facebook. But hello, and Julia's here as well.
Hi, Julia, fantastic.
And Catherine as well. Hi, Catherine.
It's lovely how we already recognize the names.
I feel like I know all these people. No idea what you look like, but I'm so glad that you're all here.
Absolutely. So what are we looking forward to today? Let us know in the comments. We've got some amazing topics lined up, and it's of course our turn as well to deliver our presentations and do the Q&As after. So let us know what you're looking forward to and what you want to watch the most today. So yesterday we had some amazing topics as well and some amazing guest designers. So first up was the fabulous Nadia from the Mole Hole.
Well done.
She was talking to us about children's crochet garments. Amazing presentation and a super fabulous chat with Nadia afterwards. Then we had Lynn Rowe from the Wool Nest. She was talking to us about technical adjustments for plus sizes mainly, but if you kind of angle it the other way, you could do these adjustments for smaller sizes as well. Say if you perhaps wanted to turn an adult garment into like a teen or older child garment, so you can kind of go the other way and scale it down. Then we had Sandra from the Nomad Stitches talking to us about top-down yokes. Amazing presentation. I think lots of people got inspired, and I think Sandra busted a few myths when it comes to the top-down yokes, and people were excited to give it a go. So if you haven't already, go and grab one of Sandra's patterns and give that a go by all means. Then we had the fabulous Courtney from Creations by Courtney delivering her presentation about catwalk crochet, and this is where people kind of relaxed the rules about garment making a little bit. Yeah, and we kind of gave you the free reins to just go with it, just go with what you feel, capture the mood, combine different materials, denim fabric or ribbons and crochet, and just throw it all together and create really unique and fabulous piece that one day might even end up down the catwalk. You never know if you're inspired enough. And last but not least, yesterday was the lovely Raylene from Itching for Some Stitching, and she was talking to us about her amazing ponchos. And I think this was another presentation where people got really, really inspired to try ponchos, didn't they? They were like demanding Raylene's patterns, so we were directing people to Raylene's Ravelry store to go and grab those patterns and give ponchos a go, because Raylene delivered amazing presentation. And some of the shapes and how the ponchos were put together, I was like, I would never thought about using a circle to create a poncho, but amazing presentation. So that's what we were up to yesterday, and I can see the comments coming in from everyone. So let's flick through the comments.
Maribel's looking forward to Marley Bird's presentation today. Yay! We get to Marley. Woo!
Fantastic.
I go back. Tina's here again. Hi, Tina. Fill my water bottle and then I'm all set. I like the sound of that. Yeah, bring on in your favorite beverage, everyone.
Stay hydrated, people.
And darling, I can't believe I've made it at 5:30 a.m. 3 days in a row. You are amazing. Well done. That's so awesome.
That's a commitment.
It absolutely is. And then Judy's in sunny Florida. Awesome. And then Vicky switched over from Facebook to her YouTube, and now it tells us who you are. Awesome.
There we go. Hi, Vicky.
Hi, Vicky. Valerie. Keep this comments keeping coming up and up and up. Here we go. And then we have Karen from Sandhurst over here in the UK. Enjoyed yesterday's presentation. Looking forward to today. Sitting, watching with my knitting. Awesome stuff. Yeah, let us know if you've got a project on the go, what you're working on. It doesn't have, don't worry, we won't judge you if it's not a garment. Don't worry at all. Because I do find that unless it's a really, really straightforward piece, it's really hard actually to watch and concentrate on something whilst making, you need a TV kind of project, don't you, as well? And some garments work for that, but working on my Advent scrappy blanket. Brilliant stuff. Yeah, we had someone yesterday or the day before, I think, doing their temperature blanket, didn't we? Something like that. A really good, like, escapist kind of project is perfect, isn't it?
Absolutely.
Yeah. And what we're going to do, we were going to just really quickly go through the process again, weren't we? Just to make sure that everyone knows where to find the links. It all seemed to work fine yesterday. But once you have your ticket, I'm assuming that everyone, although people are still signing up, aren't they? People are signing up today, and that's really, really cool. Once you're in there, once you've logged in on this course login here, it will ask you for your username and password, which is the email and then the password you set up when you got prompted to. You'll come across this page. I have to find where I am on the computer. Here we go. And it does look different. We discovered yesterday, didn't we, on mobile and on desktop and on tablet, etc., etc. But all of this information will be somewhere on your device. So down on this left-hand side that I can see, but will be in a different place on your mobile, is all the information about plan the weekend, plan the summit, and the live schedule. That's the place that we need to go to today that will give us this page that I'm scrolling through here. And the live schedule that we have for Sunday has got all of the links already. Everything you see here in blue are the links for the sessions. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5 sessions today. And then after them, we're going to do a live Q&A, just as we have for the last 2 days, over in any of these places that you care to join us. So YouTube or Facebook groups, or it's on our Facebook pages as well. But I think they're trickier to find, aren't they? These 4 are the easiest ones to find. And then if you, on the free version, if you still want to hop in and look at any of the videos that have been and gone. So for example, Sarah's from Friday, gosh, that seems like a lifetime ago now, doesn't it? If you want to still watch that, you still will have sort of 24 hours after today finishes to watch that on your free ticket. You can click here on this big green button, and that will get you to that video. But then after this 24 hours after today, that access will all disappear. So go make sure you watch things if you would like to.
And don't forget those free downloads inside your free ticket as well. We've got designers set up kind of special freebies you can grab if you sign up to their email newsletters. So there are great resources there.
Download. Here we go. So Sarah's got on her freebie hub. Oh yeah, she has loads of like planners and like cheat sheets with blanket sizes, hat sizes, loads and loads of freebies there to download. I have a thing about colour. Veronica, yours is about granny squares, isn't it? And making a granny square cardigan. There's loads. There's 15 freebies basically to work your way through and collect, and they will also disappear 24 hours after this all finishes, unless you have the VIP ticket. And if you have the VIP ticket, they're yours. They're yours for as long as you like.
So we've got some new comments. People are letting us know what they're working on.
Oh gosh, yes.
There we go.
Oh, hooray! We have a Tunisian shawl I'm working on. Awesome. Well, you will enjoy Veronica's because you're up first today, aren't you?
Yes.
Yep. Tunisian crochet for garments.
That's right.
I keep saying about this, don't I? That you have the scary element of a garment, and then you add a complexity of something else. So for me, that's Tunisian, because like I can do it, but I'm not very good, but I'm just not as confident as I am.
It just you need to get into it and just give it a go and practice a bit, and it'll become second nature.
Like everything, isn't it? And then Catherine almost finished the body of my swan show. Awesome.
Fantastic.
Karen's got a garment on the go, a summer top. Amazing. Yeah, I think everyone's going for the summer stuff now, aren't they? And Donna's working on a twisted fringe. Oh, I love a twisted fringe for your shawl. I love that. Are you doing it like I've seen people do it like with a drill? Have you seen that on Instagram where people twist it around and they like do it like it's like a hack? And I'm like, I'm not sure that that's faster by the time you've actually twisted it round.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah.
Yeah. And Darlene, inspired by yesterday's classes, started a top-down poncho. However, during the sessions, working on a simple scarf at the same row over row. Yeah, good
That's
plan.
a good plan.
Very
Yes,
good
that's
plan.
a good plan.
Oh, and then Vicky's making a couple of my things. The eyelet lace tee blocking, awesome. And then next up, the hawthorn tee. Amazing stuff. Oh, and then Tina said, and Tina messaged me actually just before we started. I didn't get a chance to reply to you, Tina, saying, I know that I was saying about giving up crocheting garments because actually two of the presentations yesterday, I think so Lynn's presentation and then Sandra's presentation, they weren't complicated as such, were they? But they were really involved, weren't they? And you really had the ones that you really need to go and watch them again, I think, and then map out how that works in because our brains all work differently, don't they? And so figure out what they mean to you, and also just take elements of it that work for you, and just don't worry about the others. None of this is you have to do this in order to succeed. They're all just tips and tricks of what works for us as designers and what our knowledge is that we want to share with you. But Tina's gonna have a go at the Franny Granny jumper, which is amazing news. And we have and Tina's working on the first sleeve of my granny square jumper. Amazing. Oh, and then Valerie, it's been a wonderful, informative weekend. Oh, and I'm sad it's the last day. So are we.
I know. Time does fly when you're having fun, definitely.
Yeah. Oh, lots of people working on garments. Someone else here, I'm working on a top-down sweater. And people saying they want to learn Tunisian. Gosh.
Fantastic.
Dolly is saying that she's done a temperature blanket in Tunisian and got lots of practice with a simple stitch. Yeah, I think a blanket or a scarf or something is really good, isn't it? All in one stitch to get to grips with it. And this is lovely from Angela. Veronika made me love Tunisian, so I'm looking forward to that.
Awesome.
And Karen as well said, maybe I'm the odd one out here then. We need more. We do need more Tunisian crochet garment patterns, definitely. I think there are a few people that just specialize in it, aren't there?
Yeah.
I can't remember what her name is. There's one particular designer. Is it Kay's Crochet? She does lots of Tunisian crochet garments.
You've got Ivany over in Ireland. I think she is. She's amazing. Tony from Teal Yarn Craft. She's got a few Tunisian patterns. So there is a few designers kind of dipping their toes in it. I have a few patterns as well. So it's, I think when I first got into designing, I really loved Tunisian. I really wanted to do a lot of stuff in it, but I don't know. I just don't think people were quite ready for it. I didn't feel the vibe that people really wanted a lot of Tunisian crochet garments. So I kind of diversified away from them, but now with this enthusiasm, I might
people are ready. Well, it was like Nadia asking yesterday about children's garments of do people want to use sport weight and fingering weight yarn, and everyone was like, yes please. So and then we have tips tricks working on a poncho, who said later for my daughter to wear to church. Ponchos are really big out there now, aren't they? That's awesome.
Maybe we'll do Tunisian crochet poncho. How about that?
Yes, mix it all together in a circular yoke with a thing and mix it all together. Mix everything together with some colour work as well. Get some colour work in there.
Oh dear, you don't complicate it much, Hannah.
We'll set you a challenge.
Right.
Valerie's working on a summer dress right now, and then onto the hawthorn tee and Shine Bright Like a Diamond from Brianna. My gosh, that's a good long list. I like that list.
Project. Wow.
There we are. Look, more Tunisian garments, please.
Yeah, of course. Your wish is my command, I shall say.
Indeed. And a question from Tina: is the Tunisian pattern still available? You did a couple of months ago as the crochet along.
So the Layla shawl is free on the blog, and Livy bag and the Lena hat is available inside the whole course, Tunisian entrelac course. But the shawl is still available on the blog. Yes.
Awesome. And then Julie, we've got a few people knitting as well today. Look at that, Julie's knitting. Yeah. A Tunisian poncho would be lovely. There you go. Everyone's up for it.
Okay.
Definitely. And Joanne's just finished watching your tutorial, Veronika, in knit
lovely.
Tunisian. Awesome.
Yeah.
And saying a challenge for sure, but wonderful to try. Definitely. I often think that as a designer, though, of like, it's amazing to have these ideas and go, well, just because I can make it doesn't mean that anyone else will want to make it. That's the thing. Yeah. You have to make these things like enjoyable enough, because I don't have any patterns that I have classed as advanced. And I don't necessarily think I'd ever do any that I would class as advanced, because I don't know anyone that would enjoy, like, you might be able to make it, but would you enjoy it? Probably not. I don't know. What do people think? Do you want advanced stuff, or do you want straightforward, nice and easy? Oh, Catherine's saying you I love my sweater and its colour. Thank you very much. This is the one I wore. I wore this to the summit last year, didn't I? And I was just ready to release it.
Yes. I think we made you promise live on air.
I know. Everyone was like, "Come on, Hannah." I was like, "Okay."
Yes.
And I think it was written and tested, but it just wasn't all like compiled. And I remember staying up late to do it. And Tina's asking about are you talking about Veronika's Tunisian entrelac course? Because that is definitely available. And if you go to Veronika's website, it will be available.
Yeah, if you go onto bluestarcrochet.com, just type in Layla shawl, that will kind of bring up the page, and there is a link on that page to the entire course you can purchase. So yeah, it's still available there.
Awesome. Yeah, and then Firelight Creation saying it's always nice to have a mix of easy and more advanced patterns. I love to learn new things. Yeah, and I think that's the thing, isn't it? Coming out with new things for people to have a go at, and not necessarily having the new thing being necessarily complicated. And then maybe the complicated factor comes in from perhaps shaping or, pushing the boundaries in other ways. That's what I like to do. That's what I like to do. And then saying, I've been wanting to learn Tunisian for a while. After watching your presentation, Veronika, I think I'm just going to go for it. Yay! You made it look easy and interesting.
Fantastic.
It is. Yes. It is.
You know what? Like 2024 is turning out to be the year of Tunisian crochet for me, because it's like I did my entrelac course and the crochet along. I did a presentation for this summit. And then there is another summit coming up in May. Don't tell anyone, but I'm involved in that, which evolves around Tunisian crochet as well. So I think it's turning out to be a year of Tunisian crochet. So if you want to learn, and if you want some more patterns in Tunisian, then definitely stick around.
Definitely. Well, on that note, shall we pop over and watch your presentation and buckle in, everyone, because there's a lot in there. Veronika Bessie was like, I can't make it any shorter. I just couldn't.
Every time I thought about cutting one piece of information out, then I kind of referred to it later on in the video, and I thought, well, I can't cut that out if I'm referring.
Yeah.
And it just ended up being kind of like 37 minutes long. So yeah, strap yourself in, get yourself a drink and a snack. You might need it. And join us after for the live Q&A with any questions that you might have. But hopefully I answered a lot of your questions within the presentation. But of course, if anything else pops up, do come along and join us for the live Q&A, and we'll see you shortly.
See you after.